hello there.
Wow. What a beautiful intro. Well, it's that time again, everyone. Hello, my name is Red, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh my goodness, it's been a very long time since I played this game. Normally because Soloworka has been working on Son of Salflare. And trust me, this is probably a unique Salflare movie. But without further ado, let's get started on this game. It's about time I begged Soloworka to get me to play this game more. Red, you just kept annoying me. Shut the frick up! Anyway, let's get started. Alright, so we were previously left off at the poem. Alright, so we got something like a little poem to make. Aw, look at these little girls over here. Is it Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri? But wait, where's Monica? Oh well. Alright, let's do, Extreme. Oh, we got Yuri. Fester. Oh, we got another Yuri. Shopping. Oh, we got Natsuki. Death. Oh, Sayori. Determination. Nature. Hair. Games. Rainbow. Cry. Kitty. Raindrops. Electricity. Sugar. Extraordinary. Destiny. Essence. Massacre. Oh, I got a little too crazy right there. Marshmallow. We gotta end it with marshmallow. Ah! Oh. It's just you, Monica. It's been a very long time. Hi again, Red. Yeah, hi, Monica. It's been a while. Super sorry. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. How did you know? Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Yeah, keep my word for like, I don't know, a few months. Without further ado, I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Red. Anytime, Yuri. You're a good friend. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Oh yeah, I forgot, Natsuki has a pretty sour and pretty bad mood. That's okay. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. At least, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you can't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh, you just got dumped on! Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. They actually sound similar. Manga is literature. My behind. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Red always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy and it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? What a naughty girl. Trying to set her house on fire. Oh boy. I'm glad we're friends with her. You two are really good friends, aren't you? It might be a little jealous. No, I might be a little jealous. Oh, Yuri. Ooh. How come? You and Red can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri, even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, when it's really not. What do I do? Sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So far we're being very, very kind. Because last time we were being such a jerk to Sayori. But it looks like we're helping Yuri out. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches out into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read. Bleh! Sorry, guys. It's a short read. I'm just gonna skip it. It's a book. Wait, what kind of book? And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much? Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Aw, that's so sweet. Now that everyone's settled in, I accepted Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. As usual, she's the bookworm of the group. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem... Blah, 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 blah. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature clubs sounds too dense and intellectual. Why not? I mean, I'm not a fan of reading, but I can already tell that I'm doing good at this. So yeah, let's do it. In fact, I'll get all my Angry Bird friends over here. But it's not like that at all, you know? Oh, never mind. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That's very, very explanatory. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's all a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. She does, actually. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Oh, Sayori. Don't tell me you're the glutton of the group. She probably is. Cupcakes, is it? Cupcake? Cupcakes, it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding out motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind into things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get out of my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ah! Sayori up to the face! Wah! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Yeah, a jump scare like that. Woo! Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. Uh-oh. Busted! This isn't the napping club. Oh my gosh. Does our school have a napkin club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it! Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori. It's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glances over at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. How? Look, your hair is sticking out all around her. Oh, her hair. I thought that was just her normal hair. Ah. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. And you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. Oh, right, I forgot. School uniforms. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I don't see the toothpaste. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. You meanie. Wow. We really do care about each other, don't we? And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think don't you have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Yeah, that was kinda deep. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh, whoa! That's way too close. Too close for comfort. Too close for comfort. Too close for comfort! Oh! Is that us? Is that supposed to be our hands? Nice. But seriously though, that's too close. Though I do gotta be honest, they did make this so beautiful. Like the hair, the coloring, the eyes, the nose. They really did great art with this. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it has to have a friend who does kinds of things. But don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. Don't call her stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to close the button near her chest. Oh, insert Lenny face! Does this thing ever fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed it sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my got bigger again. Oh, Sayori, stop it. Oh gosh. Oh, don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hesitantly unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms around and twirls around. Aww. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Yeah, seriously, don't you want to have a boyfriend? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't really let you do things like this. Big facts! Big facts! Oh gosh! What did I just do? And you take care of me better than anyone else would, anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I'll say, Sayori. I guess I really better I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of others. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell you sometimes. Oh, hi Monica. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share our poems we wrote out now? Yay! Red, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write your poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pulls out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkly sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching out into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh, that's some good music right there. Alright, who should I show my poem first? I'm gonna start things off with... I got an idea. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a tiger by its toe. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. I'm going to pick eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Yeah! Oh, I start off with Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness. Her reaction. This is so good, Red. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion to the last be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people than you know. So, when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a red poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Aww, she's so caring. You're so weird, Sayori. And my character ruins it. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of this club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Red. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that you're really good at people do. Thanks, Sayori. You know, I think you and I are going to be the best couple ever. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all, yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hehehe. Oh, Sayori, a poem's a poem. I can handle it. We'll see about that. Alright. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. You are asking me to come out and play. You are trusting me to wish away a rainy day. I look above, the sky is blue. But it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I'm not grouchy. I just need my coffee. That's literally the ending. It's so funny and cute. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that, but it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to that. Alright. Next, I'm gonna choose Natsuki. Oh yeah, Monarch Girl. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little bit blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Yeah, I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Jeez! That was really deep! Oh my goodness! That's about it? Did you even try? Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it! What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for the people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Like I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decide to write about this. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight into the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yeah. Let's start off with Monika. Hi, Monika. Hi, Red. Having a good time here so far? Ah, yeah. Good. Glad to hear. By the way, since you're new here and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. But don't be afraid to try to bring up things, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in it. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Hehehe. Don't worry, Red. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe. She said vibe! Hey everyone! She said vibe! I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can't tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while, but I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find out what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Anyway, don't you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be the very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. We all do. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. Okay. It couldn't have been me. See the direction of the sparkle protrudes, but a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film out in the sun. But it's too late. My renites. I think that's what it said. Already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole, it wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Oh, we can scroll. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Wow, that was deep. That was really deep. So what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask about for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can really be powerful. what was the inspiration behind this one? Ah, well, I'm not sure if you don't know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of empathy recently. It's been infatuating my poems a bit. An empathy? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous. Oh, wait a minute, it was epiphany. Gosh darn it. Sorry guys, I'm not the best at reading. I mean, that's what you get for being a bird. I'm kind of nervous to talk about the deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Ooh! Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated with a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up it later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get in a dark puddle of ink. So, just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Wow, that was great. Alright, I saved the best for last. Yuri. Hi, Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. So sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that I meant being at reading through it. So it's that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it was been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just there's a specific writing habits that were usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing is I recognize that in new writers is that they'll try to make their style more deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they form fit to the two together. The end result is that both of the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them into work together in probably the most challenging part. It may take you some time, but all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do! I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. which is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh no, this is cursive! I can't read cursive! Oh, here we go. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green clue of the future? I bathe calms breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oh god, I'm bad at reading cursive. But that was a really good one, especially with horror. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What have I done? No, it's great. It's just I can't read cursive. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Yeah, hide away my evidence. Hide away my failure! But it took you a long time to read. God dang it, how did she know? Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Bleh. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Red. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbiotically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot of soul in putting in that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you'd think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on things like these too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, we got through all of them. Whew! I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Holy crap! 43 minutes! Oh my goodness! Well, that's what I get for reading an entire thing. It's as if everyone is judging me for any mediocre writing abilities. Even if they were just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. There's a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes lance on Yuri and Natsuki. Oh, their faces. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri's smiling sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving it up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way? Sayori liked it, and Red did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come up across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Red liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh no, the music. Oh god, please don't be something horrific. Oh, I didn't realize that you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Goofy music. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Red appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh. How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you full of that yourself? No. I was full of myself. I would deliberately go out off my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? If I wasn't the one who's our magic... I wasn't the one who's... Oh my gosh! How many times are they gonna keep mentioning it? How many times? Magically grew a size bigger as soon as Red started showing. Oh my god! Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I wasn't standing there. Red, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted or for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain to her, Red. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning to the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Red? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Natsuki? Yuri? Help me, Sayori? So of course this is going to be... I need help! Guys, I need help! What's up, Red? You called? Guys, I need help! These two pretty ladies are trying to...
solve an argument, and they dragged me through it. Oh.
What's your complaining about?
Who is that? I think I'm in love, mate.
So what do I do? Do I pick Natsuki? Do I pick Yuri? Who do I pick? Who do I pick?
I say go for the Yuri.
Oh, how? You're disgusting. Go for Natsuki. But Natsuki has a sour attitude.
But go for Yuri.
But Yuri is shy. I know what I have to do. I'm gonna pick Help Me Sayori. Then what was even the point of bringing us over here? Let's go, guys. Red's just wasting our time. Bruh. Yeah, I'm out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna continue eating more candy. I left my duty just to help you with your fantasy. Goodbye.
Red.
Buddy. Go for Yuri. Get out! Alright. I now know what I have to do. Help me, Sayori! Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words that I had in my mouth. So intense, I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless, I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah? Everyone's fighting. It's making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Red. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. That's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri I stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. You immaturely... that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Everyone just freezes. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they gave you many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone is so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. I'm going to die over laughter! Everyone just freezes. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with blank expressions on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader. I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to inject. As president of the... That's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be in Airhead, but sometimes she's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Yeah. The fact that you're the only male in this group. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk about her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. How about you, Red? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, you'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, what a wonderful world! I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing. I nod to myself with the newfound determination. Red? Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, what about what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they both are wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I see. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Red, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop here? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more than to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Alright, this is where we get to stop here. Alright, film there. Alrighty, so that's where I will end it here. So, thank you so much for watching this gameplay. Gosh, this was so long. And I'm glad everyone got to, express themselves. So, without further ado, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share, comment, and best of all, like it. So, without further ado, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone!